Spiritual practices are intended to increase the clarity of your awareness. The greater capacity you have for self-honesty, the easier that will be. As I mentioned, working with a counselor or a therapist, sometimes having an outside objective opinion in the process can be helpful as you work through your self-honesty. And typically, why do I say that so much? Because you hear me talk about that a lot. Why don't I say, come to your guru, teacher, and have him or her tell you exactly what you need to do? Well, because to be honest, or at least reflective on what I imagine to be honest and true, most people's feelings can be hurt very easily, even those who don't think that's the case. And if you are able to participate in a useful spiritual path, one that will really be good for you and will actually take you to a higher state of clarity, you're just getting started, and you go to the teacher, guru, and the teacher and guru is not a counselor, not a therapist, not there to make you feel better about yourself, just there to tell you what needs to be done. And the guru is unyielding and says, it doesn't matter. If you want to do this, this is what you have to do. It doesn't matter. I don't care how you feel about it. You have to do this. Well, the more that happens, the more many people can start to not really like their guru, or think he or she just doesn't understand. And then you start putting up walls, and then you start having distance, and then you start pushing away practices which can be very useful for you, because the guru is not there to explain to you the reasons, not there to help you work through this baggage. The idea is that you've taken care of your baggage. Now you're ready to do the spiritual work. So having a therapist or a counselor, that gives you an objective opinion, an objective perspective, and you can take out your excuses on them. And also, the wonderful thing about having a counselor and therapist is maybe you do have a crazy teacher. And I've seen this happen over and over and over again, working as an astrologer. People who work with me, not in this capacity like we're having now, but they come to me for an astrological session talking about their spirituality. And they're discussing what their teacher is teaching them and how they're expecting them to behave and so on. And I'm able to give an objective opinion, say, look, that's ridiculous. You need to disconnect from that because it's not healthy for you. So a counselor can do that for you too. So if you are in an unhealthy relationship with a spiritual teacher or guru, they will help you see that. You have to be open and willing to recognize that as well, though, too. So this is one of the reasons why I like to encourage working with a counselor or a therapist. Number one, to prevent individuals from succumbing to crazy people who think they know what they're talking about, but really have ulterior or sometimes even unconscious agendas. But also so that you can work through what you need to work through. You can develop your self-honesty without having resentment towards someone who ultimately can help you once you get over yourself, basically.